Yes, it's that time again. Tune in to Taking It Too Far podcast. Let's have a laugh with 3 P's in the pod. Funny stories and bad interviews with 3 P's in the pod. Good times are right here. Taking It Too Far podcast. No need to be politically correct today. Let's take it nice and easy. The best friends are here to make your day. It's a Taking It Too Far podcast.
Welcome. It's me, Brandon.
La 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 Laura.
Adam. Something's up with Adam today, and we can't figure out what it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe he's sad because Brian
I am.
Allen West Jr. is not here today.
I was really looking forward to that.
Well, he texted me. He was like, yo. And I said, yo. And then 17 hours later, he said, what time's the podcast? Can we do it at noon? I was like, no, we cannot. There's a few reasons. One of them being the Lions playing. Did you get him? See Masaki?
Nope.
No. We got flies flying in here because we left the door open to let the fresh, cool air of autumn in.
Yes.
What's up, Laura?
She is.
The
gazing.
flies are just making me annoyed.
I think there's only a couple. I don't think there's. It may just be one.
There's 2.
Well, how do they feel about alcohol?
In a spray bottle?
I'll spray. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's 91%. Take you a good old swiggy.
No, thank you.
Can you drink rubbing alcohol?
Yeah, and you'll go blind.
What?
Isn't it the same as drinking like the...
Yeah, because like 91%, that's not even a proof, right? Because like Everclear is not even 91%.
Everclear is 90% though.
It
Isn't
is 90%?
It's 180 proof, so yeah.
So you could just drink 91% isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, but I think it's a
Isopropyl.
different type of alcohol.
Isopropyl alcohol is different?
Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me. I'm not a scientist.
Don't drink isopropyl alcohol, kids.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
If you're drinking alcohol out of your medicine cabinet, then you're probably having a bad day anyway.
Yeah, I feel like alcoholics would have figured that out since it's like $1.95 for a fucking, They would have figured out they could drink that a long time ago.
Well, there is 2 because he's got one there and I just had one fly by me.
It's not spraying or I would have.
I know that was a big thing, drinking Robitussin and shit.
Yeah, allegedly someone in my family did that. Robo-tripped.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
When
Wow.
I had a buddy that worked at Burger King, and they had a guy that was a notorious drunk. He would always be cleaning the bathrooms, and one day they were in there and the ceiling tile fell out, and it was just fucking,
Jars of Robitussin?
avalanche of Robitussin fell out of the ceiling
Oh
tile
my
in the
gosh.
bathroom, yeah.
That's sick,
my
dude.
gosh.
That's a lot of Robitussin. That's a problem.
Oh, you think?
That's a problem.
Somebody like that scissor.
I guess.
Is that what Robitussin is?
They're just leaning.
Cough syrup, yeah.
Seems like they don't mind alcohol.
The experiment is down. Mayday.
I've sprayed it a few times and they don't seem to mind it. They're just getting wasted.
Fuckers is drunk.
They need to fly around crazier. Now it smells like alcohol in here.
It smells extra clean.
Ugh. Sounds like a hospital room.
What'd you guys do this week?
Oh, are you going to segue into this? We're still talking about the flies and the alcohol and how they got drunk.
Let's go back to the
We got drunk flies up in here, and you're not going to talk about that?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you do this weekend?
We went to the homecoming football game.
Thanks for the invite.
And then...
Is that the one where they got beat by
Yeah.
something to 0?
Yeah.
32-0?
We left before the very end. It was sad. I took my son there thinking, okay, I can teach him something about football. I'm like, nope, this is pretty much what they do anyway, so I'm going to get the hell out of here.
I just remember being so
I just
high
got a
at
huge
homecoming.
whiff of that fucking
Yeah,
alcohol. God.
Now, did your school have like a bonfire or anything like that?
When we were kids, they did all that stuff, but
Didn't we beat a car up and shit?
yeah, we had a car smash and a pie eating contest and a big bonfire.
We used to
did all
get
kinds
so ripped and go to those things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I did. I mean, that was 25 fucking years ago or whatever. I remember one homecoming, it was back in the day when Olive Garden had all-you-can-eat pasta, and me and two buddies just got, like, annihilated and went to and they kicked us out. They're like, you guys, enough. There's 10 fucking plates of pasta, each of you. Like, you got to go. And we went to homecoming, and I remember just walking around just blazed and full. She's gonna be like, "What's going on? What's up?" Like walking through the stands, and like I knew adults were just looking at me like that reject.
Yes, sir.
That kid right there is stoned for sure. Because my eyes were just like, what's going on, guys? I don't know where I'm at.
I don't know what they do now for it. I mean,
They don't probably do any of that
They
stuff
probably
because they woke.
can't.
They're probably woke.
Because I mean, it wasn't the smartest idea. We had
They don't want to hurt the car's
Bunch of-
feelings.
high school kids with sledgehammers and axes and shit and bashing up.
Yeah, but they had goggles and shit. No one ever got hurt.
I don't think anybody ever got hurt.
See, that's the thing. Like, they don't want to hurt the car's feelings nowadays. So they
the
can't
cars.
do that.
Okay, the cars feelings. I got
The
you.
car's got to identify, and then
I don't
they
know what
wanna
they
hurt
do.
its feelings.
Everything has to do with cars around here.
I know it didn't work.
What do you mean? What did you guys do for your homecoming?
We just had a big bonfire.
And then went out in the mountains and danced with the stars?
Um,
Howling at
I'm
the
sure
moon.
people did go out in the woods and party afterwards.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they did too, you fucking hillbillies. This fucking cashier day was like, because Pennsylvania came out. I said, yeah, my wife's from Pennsylvania. He goes, oh, my mom's from Pennsylvania. And it got real awkward real fast. Because they go, oh, yeah, what part? He goes, I don't know. That's just what was on the birth certificate. I was like, oh. God dang it, you cornered me, you son of a bitch.
Now tell me your life story.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just like went whoop.
All right, just put the shit in the bag. I want to go home.
It was the bagger.
Wow.
I was like, okay, hurry up with my stuff. It's like that moment where you're just like, I don't know what to say anymore.
I'll be your daddy.
I just was like, well, there's that. And then walked out.
No, you didn't.
I did. Well, there's that. I mean, I don't know. That was an option you were going to say, not expected, but.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. Like that guy at the vets thing that was starting to start crying. I get weird when grown men cry, and I know
That's
I'm
weird.
a crier
I was
too.
going to say, that's
That
weird because
started
you cry
crying.
a lot, you said.
I'm a very big crier, but like when other grown men cry around me and I'm not crying as well, I'm like,
There was a man at the vet.
yeah, the one that was talking about he was visiting, the Virginia guy. Yeah,
Oh, did you go to the Vietnam?
yeah. BJ has joined Boy Scouts, so we sold some. We were out there hawking popcorn.
Right, right.
He hawked a good amount.
I bet.
Good little salesman. Yeah, that guy was talking about how his mom used to come here. Every mom and somebody you would, and he never did. And his mom just passed last year, and then he started tearing up or started kind of getting ready to. And he's like, I'm glad I came. There's a lot of memories here, and it was very moving. But I'm not a consoling guy. I guess I'm not like oh, dude, it'll be okay.
I think guys, when they see other guys cry, because it is that social stigma or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I know I get, I don't want to say uncomfortable. I'm okay if my buddies come up to me crying, but once you get to that point of upset, I'm just like,
I don't think I can help you.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
buddy. You give them
exactly.
a little pat on the back. I'm there. I want them to feel comfortable. They can come talk to me. But when you're that upset, like when you're building up to it, if you're pissed off, I can talk to you. If you're really bummed out, I can talk.
You're bummed because your mom died and you're here from them.
Right. And then you just, I mean, sometimes, and I know when I've been really upset, sometimes just somebody to sit in the room with you, not say a fucking word. That's all you need is just someone in the vicinity. But if you try to start talking to me, I get real.
I don't think I said anything or did anything. I think.
No, were you supposed to?
I
I was talking to him, not you.
Oh, okay.
Calm down. It wasn't about you.
You heartless.
You've been so worried lately about something's going on with her. Like
some paranoia?
she's worked up lately. Like everything is getting to her. Let's talk about it right here, right now.
Oh my god.
No, it's serious. Let's talk about it.
Way to put me on the spot.
Absolutely. We
Little
gotta put
therapy
you.
session
We gotta
on the
put
show?
you on
You
it.
do this.
I love it though. We gotta talk about it.
Oh, great.
She's just like everything is like the worst possible outcome automatically. Like lately, and it's sometimes used to be like that, but lately it seems like something's going on. Like she's just like, I don't know, babe. Let's
What do you
talk.
got-
Like
what do
what's
you got going on?
in your head? Let's
it
get in
out.
there.
Get those demons out. Just in a negative headspace.
No.
You don't want to talk about it.
I think she clearly said she didn't want to talk about it 7 or 8 times when we kept
Well,
pushing.
I just don't want her. I want her to be happy, and I hate that she's so stressed all the time, but even to this point where she can't sleep sometimes because she's got 1,000 things running through her mind. It's rough.
That happens to everybody every once in a while. Just don't let it keep you down.
I just have anxiety.
I know
think
you
I've
do.
made it clear. Like I have anxiety.
I know you have anxiety. It's just been up lately.
Find a hobby. This fucking fly.
It's been it was getting me last week, so I'm glad it's getting somebody this week. It's been higher, and I want to figure out a way we can fix it. I want to make you relaxed.
Guys,
Should we send you to the spas? Was the spas
This
help?
is the time to say yes, even if it's not going to help. She needs new shoes.
Maybe a pregnancy massage.
What's a pregnancy
I
massage?
think where they rub your pregnant belly.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Possibly. I mean, you don't know. I've implemented a few seeds since the period.
I'm not pregnant.
Isn't it like 2 weeks after, like the most fertile time? Because you're
I thought it
growing
was
new
right
eggs?
after.
Yeah, and I think I remember saying, like right after, like let me put it in you. Yeah,
I'm going to catch that back. Ooh, I got a new tattoo.
you did.
Check this out. It's
Oh.
getting started, and I just smacked the shit out of it. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's cool, man. What you like elves?
It's a wizard.
Oh, well, can you show the camera? Probably not. I'd have to, yeah. I'd have to move it. We need a tattoo camera, like right down here. You know?
Hold on, now I got to
We need a shoe cam next time. That's what I should do. Like switch to a shoe cam.
No, because
yeah,
you'll
so we
pick
can make
on me
fun
about
of your
my
shoes.
Skechers.
Dude, I got these new ones. I don't know if you saw.
No, I didn't saw.
You didn't see?
Nope.
You didn't
Now
see
I
these
moved.
ones I posted?
Did you post them? Didn't you show me them last week then?
Are they pink and blue? Yeah, I showed you.
You showed me the actual shoe. That was like, okay.
Yeah, I showed you. They're great. I didn't get any compliments yet, though. And it's
Didn't
really
you
bumming
make
me
them
out.
or get them or something?
No, he made them himself.
You made them. Somebody made them.
Motherfucker.
Somebody. I knew
I'm
somebody.
a very creative individual.
Jesus.
Hence the lost dollar stuff you see around you. I
You
made
are
all
creative.
that.
You are creative.
I mean, I can do some shit, dude. People think I just like some skinny white dude that doesn't know how to do anything, that just sits on his ass and plays Starfield all week. But really, dude, I know how to do a lot of shit. I didn't only play Starfield, I closed my pool as well. So, fuck off.
Was that depressing?
No, it was actually cool because like you knew we kind of rigged up that main drain, so now it's like that we getting a brand new liner yet again. I got to rip that out. I've already got a hold of a 3D printer. He's gonna print off a new one for me. So it's like we get to fix it all nice. I'm sorry about derailing you earlier.
What did we do,
You
bro?
didn't.
Okay, I just feel like I just want to make sure. I want to apologize.
It's fine.
Am I getting a creepy vibe that he's turned on some sensitivity and maybe a little empathy? Because like the first thing I walk in, he says, "Hey, you okay?" And then now he's like focusing on you, making sure you're good. I'm getting a vibe that he's being nice. Is that happening in the house too, or is that just out here? Is it for the show?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
What?
What
I've been
changed?
nicer?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I'm
I
glad.
don't know. Maybe because I've been exploring the universe and getting paid to do it. I don't know.
You do have a certain aura about you.
You know, when I told Jordan that I called in every day and played Starfield, I'm not fucking with you. I called in every day, 5 days. I played that game. I've got logged 3.5 days on the game, which is insane amount of gameplay for 5 days. And like,
You've logged in?
I don't know if I got a
72
job.
hours
Yeah.
in a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like Laura will go to bed at like 10, and I'll be like, yeah, babe, I'll be right up. And then,
Logged it on the Starship?
well, it tells you when you log in, like, oh, you've played for this amount of time, and I'm up to 3 days. So, like, Laura will be like, I'm going to bed, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll be right up. It's 10:30, and then 2:30 comes around, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to go to bed, yo. And then I'll wake up at like 9:30, and then come down here and play Starfield till like BJ gets off school. I'll fuck around with BJ for a little bit and then come back out here and play Starfield.
Wow. Well,
I think
There's
they
that.
are transporting crack through the airs because I'm not sure.
I have heard a lot about this. It's a game, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's just like a game where you're a fucking astronaut and explore the world. Like not even an astronaut. It's like and it's like way in the future. So there's like all this technology that would be so cool if it existed, kind of thing.
Right.
You just explore,
I don't
do missions.
I think I've said I don't play video games much.
Well,
They're
I do.
training him. They're training him
To what?
subconsciously.
What to do? What to fight monsters?
Be like a spaceman.
Well, there's
for
a
the
lot of us.
future.
There's a lot of us that are going to be
It is.
spacemen.
There's a lot of people talking
They're
about
Oh,
training
dude.
you
It's
guys
fucking nuts.
subconsciously.
I haven't even
like.
seen it.
It's on my Google News. My Google News will give me tips on like, yo, do this on Starfield, and like you'll. I'm like, oh yeah, click on that, and I like found new ships and shit from Google News. My TikToks are filled with like Starfield info.
Really?
Yeah, because it knows I'm talking about it 24. I'm like, Laura, Starfield. I'm playing Starfield. Laura's like, you're playing Starfield.
Wow.
It's been said a lot in our house this week.
And is there fighting in it?
Yeah, like you can fight people. You can join factions and shit. Like there's one mission where you're supposed to go like undercover to these pirates, and then like you can either end up like double crossing the undercover people and killing them all and becoming a pirate, which is kind of what I did. Well, the dude actually kicked me out. So I was like, all right, well, fuck you then. And I killed him. So, I mean, like, but the game, like, that's the thing about the game is it lets you choose.
Just an ultimate sandbox game.
It is. And the engine in it has a lot of randomization. He's out there with Grandpa. It's got a lot of randomization in it. So, like, a lot of stuff randomly happens in the game that, like, you can't plan for it and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? That's what makes it cool. It makes it kind of keep going. Yeah, you're good. Well, Grandpa's there. He can help you open it.
Sorry
For what?
for getting distracted.
For the past 30 minutes?
I would love for you to go. Sorry, what were we talking about? Flip it on him. That would be great.
You mean because you haven't said a word in 30 minutes?
I'm sorry, but you do this to us when we're talking about stuff all the time.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just, it's a thing. I actually know what you're talking about.
No, sometimes. There are sometimes you are oblivious.
Okay, maybe once or twice. How's married life?
It's not there yet, but we're getting there. We went out and bought the costumes.
What do we got to dress up as?
We were supposed to go and get
Raggedy Ann and
costumes.
Andy?
Beetlejuice.
We all have to be from Beetlejuice?
That's the.
Is there
preference.
like a character sheet where we got to check
No.
off? Oh, so we can have double characters?
Yeah.
So I could be Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
But aren't you Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Yo, you got to tell people they can't be Beetlejuice and what's her name?
Don't get me wrong. I would prefer you stay away from the red suited Beetlejuice and the red dressed Beetle or the.
Oh,
Lydia.
there's a certain Beetlejuice you're
Well, it's
being.
when they're getting married.
Who's he marrying? Oh, he marries Elijah Wood. Who's the chick in it?
Winona Ryder.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Yeah, her.
I mean, Winona Ryder. Did she get caught stealing?
Yes,
That was the one that got caught stealing
I think so. That or Hillary Swank, one of the two.
at Macy's or some shit.
I think it was Winona.
Bitch
Ryder.
was stealing
We should
Yeah, it wasn't even. So,
at Macy's.
We should be that couple, that married couple.
The ones that try to kick him out.
Yeah.
Isn't he a fat dude?
no.
Isn't that like the
it's
dude from
Alec
Law and
Baldwin.
Order? It's Alec Baldwin. I don't want. He shot somebody.
It's Alec Baldwin when he's really young.
He's a murderer.
He's like so young.
So he wasn't a murderer yet. Yeah, it's pre-murder.
Like you don't even know it's Alec Baldwin.
How many people you think he actually? You know, he murdered one. Usually, there's like one or two before. You know,
It wasn't
like
his
if
first-
he had a
was
thirst for murder.
It was building up, and he decided, I'm going to see if I can get away with it on camera.
That murdered?
That it was in the movie.
I didn't either. You sure it wasn't like? Are you gonna tell me he didn't murder? Because he pulled the trigger, and last time I checked, murder.
Okay, so
Yeah, dude. If you hand me a gun and I pull the trigger and it kills Laura, then yeah, I killed Laura. You didn't.
I didn't say he didn't kill that person.
He
Murder.
Thought it was a, he
Murder,
Thought it was
no.
Second degree murder, whatever.
Thought it was gonna not really.
It doesn't matter what you thought. It
No,
happened.
no,
Shit happens.
no, that's not true. Murder is intent. Homicide is you killed
There
somebody.
you go. Homicide then.
Okay, like there is a difference between like murder is you plan on killing somebody and homicide you just killed somebody.
You know what? Tomato.
Kinda.
Murder, homicide.
If you ever kill somebody on accident,
That's manslaughter. Woman slaughter. Nowadays, you gotta say both.
it's way
There's even translaughter. It's
Translaughter.
ridiculous.
I knew it was coming.
That's like if you ran somebody over with a car versus on purpose versus if you accidentally hit them.
Well, I thought
There's-
there's murder and there's premeditated murder.
There's 75,000 different categories of all. That's why we have such a problem with the justice system.
Because
really.
we have so many different
There's so many
categories.
subcategories. It should be
It's not just murder. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, you're third degree murder or like second degree
Right.
murder. Or, yeah, see, isn't there that? Is second degree murder like you assisted in the murder?
I don't
Murdered
know.
in the second degree?
I don't want to get into all the classifications because
Why? Because you know him?
I don't. I know that like if you get into a fight with somebody and then they end up dying because of the fight, I think that's like second degree murder. Where
I think it's manslaughter.
I think manslaughter involves.
Isn't there involuntary manslaughter too?
Yeah,
What
just
does
like
that
there's.
mean?
I think that's where if you beat somebody up and they end up dying.
Yeah,
Involuntary
I
manslaughter.
think it depends on it depends on the
It's not
state and the
involuntary
charges.
murder.
It depends on the state and the charges.
Oh, okay. So what we've figured out now is Alec Baldwin is for sure a murderer.
No, see, I won't say that because it
No,
was
he's
an
not.
accident.
How do you know though?
Well, I guess I don't.
He
know.
could have
He
planned
knows the
that shit. He's like, you know what?
plan.
That bitch told me to say my lines different. I'm gonna show her what's
That
up.
audio
and shot her
director
in the fucking
that
face.
seriously just
No
sits there.
way.
You don't know, man. He's got problems, man.
No way.
Yo.
I
Oh.
bet
Say
either
that.
way he.
I can say whatever I want. This is my podcast.
I didn't say it. That's all I'm saying.
This is my chance to say whatever I gosh darn please.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's
they've
calm
clipped me
down.
talk.
Don't poop yourself.
Yeah, I'm about to say they've clipped me saying like I put my finger in my butt. So like I can say that Alec Baldwin has murdered.
No.
See, I
feel like
I want no part of this.
I don't want the wrath that man can put down.
Well, you think he's a Clinton? He doesn't have the power like the Clintons.
Plus, that happened like 3 years ago. I think we're a little outdated here.
What? He murdered 3 years ago?
Oh my goodness!
Stop it.
I know he killed on SNL because he was pretty funny.
Not any time he was Donald Trump. It got so bad. I
I'm
was
not talking
you
about the
need
Donald
to
Trump stuff.
stop.
He's a pretty funny guy. Sweaty balls. Come on.
You talking about the chef from South Park?
No.
Shuck on my trunk.
You've never seen like the old clips of Alec Baldwin on SNL?
Sweaty balls. No, I haven't. I don't like Alec Baldwin. I think he's a douche.
Yeah. Watch the sweaty balls.
No,
That's funny.
I just think he's a douche. What about David S. Pumpkins? Now that classic skit. We're coming up on David S. Pumpkins.
Who is David S. Pumpkin?
Tom Hanks.
Almost that season.
Tom Hanks.
Which one?
It's David S. Pumpkin.
I guess I haven't seen that one.
It's the best.
He go up and down an elevator,
I
and
haven't seen that one.
You have never seen that?
Is
It's
it
like supposed to be
SNL?
this. Yeah, it's totally. There's two of them.
I really did stop watching it because it sucks.
It does suck. We stopped watching it too. We haven't watched it all. We don't even know who's on the new season.
I probably haven't watched it in a few years, like probably a decade, honestly.
They had on Hulu, so we would watch it, and then we would put it on, and we would chuckle once or twice, and we like, why are we watching this?
Right.
And then they took it off Hulu and like put it on Peacock, like paid, and we're like, at that point, we're like, we're not going out our way to watch this. Like,
It's not that good anymore.
we've even signed up for Peacock since, but not gone and looked for SNL.
I'm
at
waiting
all.
for them to get another good cast, but I just don't know if
No, they ruined it. Like if they would have had Shane Gillis on there, that would have been a game changer. But they canceled him for saying
Right,
some
that's-
stupid thing 7 years prior.
right. That's
or
what I'm
some
afraid
shit.
of is until they get out of this,
woke. They've got a
Woke
bunch
shit.
of woke comics on there.
we just and it
although
is
now that we're talking about it, I kind of want to watch it
go woke, go
SNL.
broke.
Like
Why?
why?
because I want to see some of the. I want to just. See
You want?
some of the skits.
You're gonna watch one, and you're gonna be like, okay, I never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this.
The only
Because it's too much of a woke show. I feel.
But
like
yeah,
now.
go woke, go broke. They're
it's
totally
dumb. It's-
woke.
I'm so ready for it to be over, not because I agree or disagree with any of it, just because you can't laugh anymore.
Look where Shane Gillis ended up, though. Like, look who he's hanging out with now.
He's around
Joe Rogan. Yeah,
and
Rogan
shit.
now, all the time.
But
like
there
it's
is a way. I
he went the
feel
right
like
way.
for woke comedy to be funny,
when
like
they're making
on-
fun of it.
in the neighborhood. Like the neighborhood's such
Worst
a funny
show in the fucking world.
I love that
I know
show.
you love it. It's
Which
the-
one's is that the one with Cedric the Entertainer?
Yeah,
I love
it's
that show.
the
It's-
worst.
So that's the
It's
problem.
not.
That stuff right there is exactly why woke is bullshit. If
I
you can
laughed
do
so hard.
Because you laugh so hard because you love that guy. You love that guy. You think he is hilarious.
Who, the Mulaney or whatever?
He's
Or
not
Cedric?
Mulaney, but he's the white guy. He looks like John Mulaney. He's the guy from New Girl.
Oh, okay.
So you love him. I know you love him. You love his comedy. You love his delivery, and you also love the blonde chick.
She was on Two
And I
Broke
don't
Girls.
think you have anything against Cedric Entertainer. So I think it's a combo for you where like you just love the people and you completely ignore them shoving down these woke fucking episodes. Like they're so like these episodes are like, you gotta be kidding me right now with this message you're trying to give us. Like he's like the one episode where he just doesn't even the guy doesn't even realize a race is a thing. Like, well, I'm sorry, Kelvin, did you have to go through this? Like, because you grew up in Michigan, like somewhere you just didn't know racism existed. Like, no, you don't need to show us that. Like, we get it. Like, people are like they just shove these bad fucking. You ignore that part of it, and you
Which
get
is
a comedy.
good. I mean,
I catch those fucking stupid.
But we grew up, and I'm not saying she didn't, but we grew up listening to. I mean, I don't get me wrong, it was before my time. We still watched like Archie Bunker, which was
I didn't watch that.
Oh.
What's that? All in the Family?
All in the Family.
I've caught a few of those episodes. I grew up
So
more
when
watching
we-
like Fresh. We didn't even watch anything like that. Like
I
watched,
still
like,
watch
Fresh
shows
and
that had
Prince.
like blatant like racism, like racist jokes that wasn't washed down. Because at the end of the day, it's still a racist joke, just going the other way most of the time.
That's not even what I mean.
And it's
I'm not
watered
looking
down.
I'm not looking for racist jokes. It's the woke message. Like it's the storyline.
That's what I'm saying. Woke
The
is still
storyline
racist.
is so out the fucking world. Like the guy acts like he's so stupid sometimes. Like
I grew up watching Family Matters, Step by Step.
TGIF shit.
Yeah,
Which
so,
is still,
like,
but it,
in my house growing up, I guess it was
Well, then-
always the woke shit. Like,
you know,
was
that's
that
right.
woke? Was Step by Step?
It wasn't
yeah,
woke.
like,
It was just
like,
bland.
it was always like the message, like Full House. Like we always we were getting a message with each show. It was always.
I guess
like,
they hit it better. In
we
my
had a
opinion.
message.
Yeah, it was just.
So-
It was more. It was
They
less
hit
bland.
it.
Yeah,
They hit it better. Yeah, this I don't know if bland's the word, but they hit it a lot better. Or this is just so blatantly obvious that they're trying to like shove this woke agenda down your throat.
It's probably more than that too, though. It's probably that society. I mean, before you watch the show, a TV show, to just sit down and sit with the family and watch, and it was just normal.
yeah.
But you didn't have the outside, like everybody, like news, radio. We are talking about it, woke, and all this stuff, and now it seems exaggerated to you
It's
because
very exaggerated.
because it is oversaturated. That's all anyone ever talks about. Which is, she liked that show. She liked all that shit. To
Loves
begin
that
with.
show. That show's gone like 7 seasons.
I just like
though,
edgier stuff, though.
She's
I
not
guess-
the only one that likes that show. Like that show is very fucking popular. If it can make it to 7 or 6 or
Yeah.
7 seasons, it's
and
at
it's
right
probably
now.
funny.
Prime time. It is
I've
funny. It
always
does have.
leaned-
I do chuckle, but the overlying woke message a lot of the time in that show bothers me to the point where I'm like, I'm disgusted by this fucking show. I can't even get over this. Like some of the times, dude, it is fun. That guy's hilarious. I can't disagree.
And I
with
love
it.
Cedric the Entertainer, so
Yeah,
I
you can't
wanted
go
to
wrong
watch
with him.
it.
He's not very good in it, but like that guy is.
I
That's
thought he
because
was
he's
good.
tamed down. He was
He
a
is
little
very tamed
edgier.
down.
Like I said, I like the.
He was the king of comedies.
I like it when they flirt with. That's what comedy to me is supposed to be. Like, okay, here's what society says is okay. I want to dance on the outside of that and widen what's okay so that it's all good. But
Say something. Keep cutting you off.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I keep trying not to.
It's fine.
It's mainly
is it the
him.
blonde girl from Two Broke Girls that's in that show?
He's
Yeah.
I forget her name, but Two Broke Girls. That show was fun.
Oh yeah, Two Broke Girls. Yeah, the cupcake one. Yeah, she's in it. Who's the wife? The wife's real popular too. The black wife. I can't remember her name though, but she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I don't remember her.
I'm gonna have to look
name
it up.
Very popular.
Because I've
black
seen clips
actress.
of this show and it's funny, but
The kid's funny. The kids are funny. The
my
Cedric's
gosh,
kids
yes.
The
and
Neighborhood?
the
Is that what it's
white
called?
boy kid. There, it's okay. It is a all around funny show, but I still stand by the fact that I don't like the messages that they're shoving down your throat. But there is a lot of funny parts in it. The actors themselves are good at what they do. The whole ensemble is put together very well. Some of the jokes are really good. Some of the jokes are super corny.
So I feel like back in the day, maybe, and like this is to his point, it wasn't maybe hidden any better. It was just that you were younger.
Okay.
And it wasn't nothing was as, like he said, it wasn't everywhere all the time.
Right. It was just on those shows, and you really didn't
So,
pick up on it.
Like,
You're not sick of it?
yeah.
Because I guess there
Oversaturated.
was lessons in, like, even Boy Meets World. There's
For sure,
lessons in all
right.
of those,
There's-
but it was
Yeah.
more like, I don't know. I didn't take them as lessons. I just took them as storylines. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
Exactly.
Right, but that's because it
But
wasn't
more,
being
I feel
shoved
like
down your
the
throat
neighborhood
everywhere.
is lessons and not storylines.
Right.
They're not giving me storylines. They're shoving lessons.
But
Because if you go back, like Family Matters, sorry, go
it's
ahead.
okay.
I do
Constantly.
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. No, you go ahead. It's okay.
I was gonna say that Family Matters episode where the dad's a cop. He's a black family, and fucking hilarious show. But then the son got, profiled or whatever, and the dad went in. It was higher rank. He busted that guy's chops.
remember
It's
that
always
episode.
been there.
But that's not even a lesson, though. See, that's the thing. That's
It
a
was though.
storyline.
But it was a lesson that, hey, we're cops. We can't be doing this racial profiling just because you see a young black man.
But that
Was the
I don't
point of
know.
the story.
I feel like
it's
that's
just
not a
you didn't
lesson.
have to hear about that before on the news, and then after on the news, and then everything in between.
And all on your Facebook feed.
God, everywhere. It's just like I don't hate anybody, so I don't want to hear this shit all the time. I just want to get back to having fun.
I don't know if that's. I mean, I think maybe in 2 generations it might be different again. I feel like BJ's generation is definitely not going to have as much hate because, like, the generation that's between us and BJ. Because, like, there's only like one generation between me and my kid, right? Like, how does that work?
Well, we're doing a better job at raising bridging the gap in generational hate.
Yeah, millennials, because we're like millennials are the next to take the reins, which is, I guess, us. Like, we're the millennials. You're considered a millennial as well,
Right, yeah.
So, like, the millennials are the next ones up to run the country. Have, you know what I mean? Like, right now, baby boomers are still running shit, but like, we're the next ones that are like, we're slowly trickling into offices, and we're slowly going to be taking over more and more. So there's going to be more millennial ideas, which in turn is different than baby boomers. Obviously, we proved that.
Right. And hate is learned,
And hate is a lot in the baby boomer generation.
and it's not something that you're born with.
No,
You
it's for
don't-
sure you're taught to be racist.
We were walking out of McDonald's the other day, and there was a black woman sitting in her car, and BJ was holding my hand, and he walks out. He just so proudly goes, "Oh, hi. Hey.
Yeah.
How are you?" And it's so awkward because I'm not an extrovert like that. Like, I would have just kept my head down and kept walking. And she looks up and goes, "Oh, hey."
Yeah, he brightens up everybody's day.
And we talked for a good 5 to 10 minutes
Yeah.
about what Dot Day was.
Oh, wow. Because he told everybody what day, because he talked about Dot
Oh,
Day.
yeah. And how she has
Yeah.
a 1-year-old daughter, and how she's going to go home and do an activity with her today.
Oh,
and
that kid will
how-
brighten your day up.
Oh, yeah. It was amazing. And I mean, I feel like I made a little bit of a friendship. Like, it was just like a really nice, like a really nice interaction. And I feel like he bridges the gap. Like, he has no fear.
Well,
There is
we
no-
both weren't. I don't think you were grow up within a racist household, and I wasn't growing up in a racist. I don't even think there was like an ounce of it. I mean, there might have been like what there might have been like a little bad things here and there, but like I'm not in a general sense of like hey, you should hate these other people. There might have been some words spoken that shouldn't have been spoken, but other than that, I don't think. And that didn't, you know what I mean? That's not something that I condone, but I can't control what people do. So.
Right.
And that's
I
not something
feel
we do in
like-
our household, so that's not something he's going to grow up with. You know what I mean?
I feel like my family was definitely the type of family that it was one of those things where my grandparents
Made the comments,
and
the common
they were,
comments.
They were the type of people that made comments.
Made those comments. Yeah, you know what comments we're talking about. You know what
And
comments
I
we be
had
talking
aunts
about.
and uncles that made comments, and
Stereotyped. A whole
But-
good generational people.
But some stereotype. I mean, they're there.
no, stereotypes come from a reason. But
Right.
you can't stereotype a whole
But-
race.
True.
Yes,
yeah.
less.
But
But
a
you're not going to say a
cult-
lot of them. But like
True.
Generally, not you can even say generally. There's like a sect of people that do this, so they get the stereotype.
But
there's a sect of there's a lot of white trash people.
But you can definitely stereotype culture in the sense of there was a culture shock when you moved from Detroit to Indiana.
Yeah, but not racially culture shock.
You don't think? A little bit?
No, just I mean, like and how? No, because like. That wasn't in my mind. That's the thing. Like,
Well,
I'm not growing up with even.
I guess.
I grew up in Detroit. But that's the thing. It wasn't ever in my mind to be.
But that's not black and white, though. I'm not talking black and white. I'm talking, and I guess it's not racial.
Attitude towards?
I'm talking different styles of people. You know, you have.
I just found the people that were like the style where I was at.
Right. And
just kind of fit
and
in
then
with
that didn't matter
Ryan
whether they
Jackson
were black,
and
right?
people like that.
That didn't matter whether it was black, white.
I remember the joke. This didn't make any sense, but I used to people when race would come up, like, how could I be racist? I grew up in Detroit. There's more black people than anything,
right? Because
like,
it's not color.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's culture. It's if you go to Compton versus go to insert Kokomo, Kokomo, Indiana. Mm-hmm. There's a different culture, and the people that are from Compton, whether it doesn't matter what race you are, that's what's usually stereotyped. Is that?
But it wasn't much of culture because I guess when I say I grew up in Detroit, I didn't even grow up in downtown Detroit. I grew up in Taylor, Michigan, which is like white. Like I went to a private school. We had one black kid in my class,
and he probably blended right in with the.
Oh yeah, Tamar was cool as fuck. He's a gambler now. He's cool
right.
As shit. I love him. Shout out to Tamar, man.
So it's not.
he's good as fuck at basketball.
It's environment, not race. I think that the people have the problem with.
Oh man, I love Tamar.
It's just easy to identify somebody.
And that was yeah. You just and I mean in St. John's there's probably like 10 black kids on all.
Western didn't have very many.
I don't. No, not at all. I think I had 2 or 3, 4 maybe at the most.
Until I got to high school, you could probably count on one hand, and they were the black kids that were at Western. They were us. I mean,
no, I think some. I mean, my grade at least, they were gangsters.
Once we okay, so that did change.
That's Rod Cole. Rod Cole wasn't a gambler. He's a big gambler now too, man. They all gamble now. All them black guys I know gamble.
I think that's the kid that I had the big problem with.
Oh yeah, everybody had a problem with Rod.
Okay,
Rod was a big shit talker.
Right, and he
short
made,
little black guy.
Yes, yeah. And he made everything racist.
Absolutely.
Okay, yes, then there was I don't remember his real name. His name we called him Cue Ball. When
younger,
he was. I think he was my age, but a couple years down. When he came to, because him and a few others that were the trouble kids from Kokomo, when they started merging the schools.
Yeah.
You remember that?
No.
After George Bush did the
don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. When they got rid of tuition and you could send your kid to any school.
Okay.
All the kids that were going to McKinley, the trouble school in Kokomo.
Okay.
Because they got kicked out of Kokomo High School.
They went to Western.
Then they were able to go to Western.
Okay,
so
sure.
Now the trouble kids were coming to Western, and it became kind of a big deal. And it did start to go black and white for sure.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was bad.
Laura, did you have a lot of? Was yours really mixed? Because you're in Pennsylvania area, so like you have a good mixed class, or like 10, 15 black kids. Like, what are we talking?
I was trying to think, and like I don't really remember, like, because I went to a school in the city, but I don't really remember there being like a number that I can pick out of like there was this many black.
Yeah. Okay, so you had more than a few.
Yeah. I would say like.
So you grew up in a pretty combined school then, not like where because you are right.
Our school wasn't a cornfield.
Kids, there was Mexican kids.
Yeah, but we didn't have any Mexicans.
Yeah, we did.
Who?
Well, I'm not going to start listing off.
Well, I've listed so many names so far. I've name dropped so many people.
You know what? Yeah, actually,
I don't remember one Mexicano. Oh, Alan, my one good friend, Alan.
Cammy?
I don't know that person.
I think she was from Venezuela.
Cammy Shepard? She's white as hell.
No. What was her name?
I just remember Alan, but he was adopted. No, he wasn't. His dad was from Guadalajara.
But we had...
I don't know. He was cool as fuck.
I guess what I was getting at is it didn't matter if they were black or white to us.
I get what you're saying. You thought I went more... You thought it was a culture shock because I went more to a... Of like what
could have been. I was asking. I
get what you're saying.
I was asking.
No, that makes sense because I didn't understand what your question was. But no, that makes sense because that's more. I mean, in Michigan, in general, is more of a. If I would have went to a public school, yes, but I went to a private school.
Gotcha.
So that was a little different. We paid a lot of money to go. Well, we didn't pay anything because we went to. My mom worked there or whatever.
My school was the really nice school, though. Like, in the city. Like, I went to a good school.
Yeah.
And then
I'll tell you right now, it seems like Western could use a few more black kids getting kicked their ass in the fucking football game. They can use a few more good talented boys on their fucking.
We started off with such a genuine.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a stereotype. I mean, honestly, black people are better at sports than white people. Hands down. We're good at hockey. Okay. Good fucking. Good fucking. No, I mean, in general. Sports are in general. Yes, there's some white dudes that are good. Yes, there's some black dudes that are good at hockey. But like in general, black dudes play better football. They play better basketball. They just play better. They're either more drive than the white dudes are, or they're just inherently better at the game. Because if you look at professional sports, it is predominantly African Americans.
It would seem that athletics is a genetic thing.
I'm not being fucking racist when I say they're better at fucking basketball. I mean, that's good for you. Like, that's awesome. Like, I would like the white people to be better at sports. They're not. We suck. Like, it's fucking. We got like Larry Bird who can shoot a three. Like, he can't dunk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people, they're just better. I was always told, which is a total bullshit. They were like, when I was a kid, they're like, well, they got an extra muscle in their leg. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
What are some of the dumbest racist things that you were taught?
They had an extra muscle in their leg that made them faster. And I was like, whoa,
it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, it makes sense, but like, okay. But no, it doesn't make sense. Because like, how would you grow that alien? That's evolution at its finest right there.
Oh my gosh, I've heard such racist bad things.
I don't know if that's like a good thing to bring up. Like, what's the most?
That's why I backed off.
Yeah, that's like not.
Because most of that's based on ignorance. Just like you said.
Yeah. The extra. That's ignorant. That's an ignorant ass comment.
That is some guy explaining to his kid why he can't be on this starting lineup because, well, you don't have that muscle. What muscle are you talking about?
And why stereotypes do come from a reason, they do come from ignorance as well, because you're ignorantly being like, okay, I've seen 10 people that do that, so obviously
for sure
a million other people do that exact same thing. You know, that makes sense, right? You know, 0.001%, and it's a whole culture that does that. So
yeah,
the world is a horrible place. Like
the
world is a beautiful place. The people on it make it a horrible.
Humans are horrible.
The older I get, I've said this. I think I've said it on the show.
He should have kept his bitch flooded.
Maybe Thanos isn't completely wrong.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
Snap that finger, bud.
I mean,
as long as my family gets to stay, snap away.
Even some of my family, like, even if it was me, I think that,
you wouldn't know no better.
Yeah, I think that humanity is the disease on this world.
Would you rather be reincarnated without a choice, or live forever?
Reincarnated once?
No.
Just continually?
Yeah, but you don't get to choose.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Last weekend, me and you did with Mike. You said hands down live forever.
I have zero desire to live forever.
See, me too. That's what I said. These clowns both like immediately live forever.
Could you imagine
I said absolutely. I said absolutely not. You're watching everybody you know die.
Multiple times.
Knowing families.
Yeah.
Going into every relationship you have that you're going to outlive this person forever. No matter what. This person you cannot get close to because you know for sure they are going to die before you are going to die. No matter what.
Yeah.
I said I'd rather come back but then they said, so what is it? Reincarnated? That's your choice?
I would still like a little bit of parameters.
The parameters are you just don't get to choose. Like
many times over and over and over. So you
always are being reincarnated, but you don't. Like you could come back as an ant, or you can come back as a fucking shit ant.
I'd pick that.
I would too.
Over living forever, for sure.
I would too. But they also threw the kicker in that you don't get to carry in your mindset. So like I would want to be able to reincarnate and know I'm being reincarnated.
I feel like if I got through like Spunky.
What is Spunky?
Yeah, but you think about Spunky A lot.
What is Spunky?
Now her dog that
Okay,
recently passed. So you think about Spunky. Think about how many times you think about Spunky. Okay. Now times that by 1,000, because that's about how many people you're gonna know in 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? How many people you're gonna get close to. Now you got 1,000 different people that you're constantly.
You would become
thinking
numb
about.
to it eventually.
Yeah, you'd have to. You wouldn't even.
You would never. You would.
Death wouldn't be anything to you. It
You
would
wouldn't
just,
be able to care
But
about
I mean,
people.
like, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
You'd have no feeling.
it's a different feeling for me when people pass away because, like, it hit me so different when Spunky passed than when any other person I ever known.
Okay,
passed away.
but yeah, but okay, so you're infinitely living. How many more Spunkies are you gonna have? Not Spunky per se, but how many more relationships like Spunky? You already have one going on right now with Lennon. Yeah, she's not like everything to you like with Spunky, but when
I
Lennon
don't.
passes, you're gonna be sad.
I only feel that way with BJ and with you. Like the way I felt with Spunky is the way I feel with BJ.
Okay,
And with you.
but in the chances, what I'm trying to say, in the chances of
But if
living
you live forever, when you do have to put him in the ground,
the chances are you would have a few more spunky relationships throughout that time, whether you tried to or not. Some people might get a little close to you to where you're going to have those relationships as time goes on. I mean, forever is a long time. Think about that. Like, we're only on this earth for 100 years max if you're lucky. If you're fucking lucky.
extremely lucky.
Yeah, if you make it to 80, you're doing great. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, think about that short amount of time.
I get to be with you guys until your very last breath, and you'll never have to be without me.
Okay, but then you gotta.
Yeah, but then
you
what?
gotta. Then what?
Then
you
what?
start it all over again, and not think about us all the time,
And then, mind you,
and not
after-
saying to the people before us.
then you'll have to go on a sabbatical for probably at least 3 generations before it stops being creepy, thinking this 40-year-old that I'm hooking up with, I'm 600 years old or whatever. You know what I mean?
You just move.
Yeah, just
You
move.
can't just stay in Kokomo and be like, "Yo, this chick's not aging." It's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go check up on this chick." Like, her husband died 100 years ago, and she's still just like trucking along.
Yeah, I'd move.
You'd have to. That's what I mean. Obviously, that's what they
That's
do.
what those shows, you know, the
Yeah, they
like
always-
Highlanders and the.
They always end up in new places.
Yeah, they have to.
Well, there's no you absolutely cannot stay because again the city's gonna get a little weirded out that like yo this bitch ain't Asian, man. I see her at the grocery store every week.
The
man.
Salem witch trials will have nothing compared to what they will do to you if you don't die.
Yeah, dude. They experiment the fuck out of you, man. They put you in poke and prod. And it's
they're-
not like you're a superhero. It's not like
But-
you could disappear. You just don't die.
To the other point of that, I believe our conscious is our memories and our conscience and our feelings are what make us up. So like if you were reincarnated but don't remember any of that, you're gone.
Yeah, no, you're just
Exactly, and
dying.
that's
So it's not you.
So we could be being reincarnated right now, and you're not gonna know.
For sure.
That freaks me out so bad.
I think
It's just like picking that option is just like picking regular death.
exactly.
But I'm with you. I have no desire.
Desire to live forever.
Yes, it'd be cool to like live forever if everybody else lived forever too. But like if you're the only one, that fucking blows.
I think what would be
That's
cool, though,
lonely.
Is okay, you know, it's my time, I'm done. And then I wake up and it's me playing a video game. Like this is what I am right now is
Oh, you think it's a Matrix?
well, kind of like that, but you get to keep your memories when you die and you come back and you're like, oh, that was a fun game. Now I'm going to go play this game. So that would be an all right concept. But as far as
Yo, if this shit's the Matrix, that'd be wild. You wake up, you like unplug yourself. Woo! That was fun. I made the level, blah, blah, blah.
Now I'm gonna go try this one.
I fucked that level up. I'm going to go back and not marry that bitch.
Oh my gosh!
In the
Can you
past.
imagine?
Yeah, and that's what every baby being born is. It's just a new fucking player.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine. I mean, there's been a few shows like that.
Yeah, a lot.
That's the whole concept of the
The
Matrix.
only reason we're talking about it's because somebody already put it in our head.
Speaking of putting it in your head, you heard that you seen the dude in Mexico brought out those 2 alien bodies?
I have heard about it, and then I seen one picture, but I haven't read into
Well, you
it.
found out they were cake, right?
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the dude cut into him and they were cake.
That's hilarious. Yeah. But in 2 years, people are going to be talking about that as if it was still real. There's people
Yeah, it was a
convinced.
prop from Is It Cake game. That Is It Cake game?
No shit.
Yeah, it was a whole fucking thing.
See, that had me because I
the
didn't,
news, man. The news.
I didn't look into the news.
I just made all that up too, so
What?
yeah.
So now you got me all fucked up. Now I'm going to be telling people, no, it was a cake. No, you stupid bastard.
I know. I kind of should have let it go on there and then told you next week. Like, no, I was fucking with you. Is it a cake?
I would have.
Yeah, okay, you would have been there. Yo, you see that alien? Yo, thought it was cake, bro. It was fucking cake.
All my buddies talking about this new discovery. No, it was cake, right? What are you fucking talking about?
Adam.
That's what Brandon told me. I don't know.
Cake now.
Yo, Wingstop commercial came on earlier. We're supposed to like grill out steaks. This girl's like, yo, you could get wings instead.
How many times a week do you do that? Plan supper, then like it's time to start cooking. You're like, fuck it, let's go get pizza.
No, we're canceling that HelloFresh again.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I made dinner the other night and you were sleeping.
That's why we're canceling it. That's some bullshit.
She's been cooking supper every night. You've just been playing that fucking game.
What's supper? Speaking of the devil, we got one walking in here.
Uh-oh.
She all chalantly walking in trying to find her mom.
Oh.
Yeah, mommy's in here.
Lennon.
Yeah, mommy. Yeah,
Hi.
mommy.
My cat has become obsessive here lately.
Really?
She is up my ass all the time.
Maybe they're trying to tell us something, like in the beginning of that one movie where all the the galaxy, that one movie,
Keep going. I'll
the
follow.
Guardian of the Galaxy, where all the dolphins get together and they try to explain that something bad is going to happen to the Earth.
What in the fuck are you
The
talking about?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That's not.
That is
okay. There you go.
okay. That's a whole different movie. Okay, I'm with you now.
I love that movie, but I don't remember the dolphin part.
They say,
Well, they got that cat that goes. Is that? Yeah.
That's the one with what's his name? Yeah, we're bad at this. I really like him as an actor, but I can't. Wow, what was that? You pet her and she backed out.
Come here. She
So
doesn't like the
fuck that.
microphone.
You know, this cat's so fucking annoying now. She drinks out of the faucet in our bathroom, and he'll sit there and meow until we turn the fucker on.
Yeah, you got to turn it on, then they can catch the drips.
'Cause she's
Yeah,
a
and
pretty
more
kitty.
than a drip.
I saw a cat bowl that like looked like a water fountain.
Yeah.
It was like a flower and it had water shooting out from all the petals.
Yeah, we had that.
We didn't have that.
Yeah, I had it from one of the Amazon pallets. I sold on eBay. But remember what happened last time when we tried a water fountain? She's got hair in it like crazy, and it would get like nasty. What are you doing, Lennon? She's looking for water.
She's being
psycho.
cray-cray.
It's psycho when it comes to water, yo. She'll get deep. She'll stick her whole head in that glass. Like, yo, there's water in here.
My daughter's cat will drink water from his paw.
Really?
If you leave a cup open, that's how he drinks. She'll leave a cup sitting out full of water, and he'll drink it.
I wish she
weird.
learned to turn the fucking faucet on and off.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be so gangster. She just walked in there, turned that bitch on, and turned it off. Just paw at it. That's all you gotta do.
I wish she'd learned to like poop in the toilet downstairs.
You mean the litter box?
No, like the toilet.
Oh,
because-
you could train them.
Yeah, they have a kit.
Yeah, you like cut it out every once in a while, and then they finally just poop in it.
Yeah, they get it.
Dude, so weird to see a cat poop in a fucking toilet, bro. Our cat
But that would
fall
be
in it.
fucking
Too.
awesome, though.
Yeah, if you could theoretically do it.
I mean, hell, half the time I walk in the bathroom, there's a turd floating anyway from one of my kids not flushing.
Oh no, is that stopped happening after I
know.
flipped out on him? After I put hands on him, he quit doing it.
Shit, here we go.
See, putting hands on him works.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I didn't put hands on him. Just go back and listen. I didn't hit my kid.
My son almost got punched again. Little fucker has this clown mask, and he is. Aaron
Yo,
is.
he's asking for one.
Oh, I said, he knows, buddy. I like getting scared. Just don't get close to me because he
Yeah.
found out again. I'm
gonna punch you.
yes, I'm going to swing. So he knows Aaron's afraid of clowns, and he must have cleaned his room to find this fucking clown mask. Yeah, it's a creepy looking clown mask he got for Halloween last year or the year before. I don't know. So we took the dog out. We send the kids to bed because we've been getting up early at 5:30. Send the kids to bed at 9.
Why?
Her new job, and I'm just trying to get up with her so I can spend the morning with her.
You boner?
Huh?
You boner?
I'm hoping to.
You-
Soon. soon. I really
Oh, you're
think it's
trying to
getting
do
close.
that. You're trying to do like the marriage thing.
Yeah, we're real
You've already
close.
talked about her, you boning her. You've already
Yeah, that was
ruined it.
all a bit. I've never seen a vagina.
Bro, okay, time out. If you're getting married without boning,
That is silly. That is a silly concept now.
you're pretty silly. Silly is a word for it. I would.
Living in sin is what I say.
Laura, we boned so much before we were married.
Just
You remember
take
that conversation? You better be big dick because I'll get wet. Remember that?
No,
Yeah, you do.
no, I don't.
Wet.
Wet.
I get wet. You better have a big dick. Because I got wet.
I didn't say that. Shut up.
That's what Damon's do.
That's not what I said.
I believe it. I seen the look on your face when he said that, and it was that look of I wouldn't say. And then all of a sudden, your eyes got bright. And, oh yeah,
We've talked about this.
I know. And she said she didn't say it then.
No, she.
But the look in her
fucking-
eyes, I believe you on this one 100%. I bet not only does she know she said it,
Word for word.
she remembers the exact scenario because
I don't.
the
She grabbed my cock
You're-
and said, I get wet. That part didn't happen. But she grabbed my dick this morning, dude. It was wild. I said, let's get it in, baby. I grabbed her butt, and it was just like
that's all it took.
such a good butt, man. And then it just went from there.
Oh, well, that's good.
I think I whispered in her ear. I go, nice butt, dude.
Oh, stop.
And then from there,
That's
I
all it takes.
deposited my semen. Made a little bank deposit on a Sunday morning, if you get my drift.
There you go.
Easy on a Sunday morning.
I almost peed in a sink for you.
It's not for me, okay? So
thought
don't try to like put this.
I came
juju
real
on me.
close to it. I had to go to Michigan, went to a Tigers game, and then I went to a work thing. And the hotel was a really nice hotel. And I walked in, checked everything out. I had to hurry up. But when we got back from the game, I was looking. I thought, maybe this fucker's onto something.
Yo, you gotta do it.
I didn't do it.
You were in Ann Arbor then?
Yeah.
What hotel? Said it was really nice. We talking like Super 8?
No, it was higher.
Oh, so like Red Roof?
No, keep going. I don't remember.
Comfort Inn?
Yeah, that was it. No,
Was
I
it?
don't know.
I've stayed at some really nice Comfort Inns.
No, I don't remember what it was, but it was a nice hotel.
Newer the better.
We got box seats. First professional baseball game I sat in box
When you
seats.
say box seats, what do you mean by that? Like you got a suite?
Yeah.
You guys have like a suite and everything?
Yeah.
Who got it? Your company? Must be nice to work for a multi-gajillion-dollar company.
For fuck's sake.
They own everything now.
It was a nice experience.
They literally own everything. You might as well be BlackRock. You kind of come work for me after hearing me and Ben talk.
I can't do the travel.
Yeah, because we do so much.
But normally you
I'm
do.
traveling all the time
Nor-
to different worlds. Even that's how much travel I've been doing.
Anyhow, let's change the
Different
subject.
universes.
But sometimes you do.
But sometimes I don't.
Yeah, that's why I can't do
You
it.
can't do it at all.
I no,
You could when your kids are older.
maybe.
You just don't want to.
Yeah,
The people that say they can't is a want.
my first stepdad was a truck driver, so he was gone a lot, and we missed him all the time. And I'm not
How
saying
many
this,
stepdads did you have?
I've had two.
I don't know much about your family life.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, you don't much.
But anyhow, so he was a semi driver, and he didn't do like super long runs once he got with my mom, but it was still like a couple days he would be gone at a time, and I just remember that sucked, and I don't want to do that. It doesn't work for me personally.
Yeah, it does suck. That's why we're trying to get into real estate.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun to have really good credit now because like we had really, really bad credit back in the day, like 500.
Yeah.
Like I had to file bankruptcy and
Where you
everything.
at now?
Upwards of 760 or something like that.
That's where I'm at.
So like when we applied, they were like, "Yeah, you have great credit. You have no problem getting pre-approved." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is so
That was
cool."
a cool letter to read.
It was a really fun letter to read. Like the first couple sentences were like, "You guys have amazing credit and amazing income. Like you have no problem being pre-approved. I've already sent the letter out." I'm like, "That's so cool."
So you buying a house? To rent?
Mhm.
Nice.
I think we saw one today that looked promising.
I'm going to look at it Wednesday.
Our goal is to get my house ready to rent, so when we go buy a house for us, I don't want to sell my house.
Yeah. So that's another thing. If you have a 3% fucking mortgage, like if you refied in 2020 or whatever, or you bought a house in 2020 and you sell your fucking house, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Like you're a moron. Like we got this house at 3.3% right now. This house is never leaving the family. Like, yo, we'll be leaving this house and putting it up for rent.
Yeah.
Because if we sell it, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot because your money, you grow more than your 3.3% interest rate. Your money's growing way bigger than that. So it's just, yeah, we got the old golden handcuffs, but not handcuffs because we have other places we could go.
I had to refinance my house a couple years ago.
What was your interest rate?
It was lower than what it is now, and it sucks.
Oh, you refinance it again?
I bought it, but I had to refinance.
Yeah, but if you refinance it in like, I think 2020, right before Corona, that was whenever the interest rates were like extremely low. If you don't have like a 6 or 7% interest rate right now, you're doing good. Let's put it that way. Because that's where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
No.
Then you're good. You're good. Below 5?
I think so.
Oh, golden. You won't see below 5 for another 30 years.
Golden pony boy.
Yeah, so what you're doing, like doing that rental thing, that's smart, man.
Well, that's what we got to do.
It's
dumb to, we don't have to.
Yeah, it's paid off, isn't it?
No, because I had to refinance.
Oh, that's right. It's pretty nice. It's almost paid off, or did you refinance into a 30? I know we're getting deep, but
the other way. I went from the 30 to a 15 because I did the home
good
equity
for you.
loan.
Good
home
for
equity
you.
loan.
That's what we did. We went from a 30 to a 20 and got a lower interest rate.
My interest rate went up, and it's home equity loan,
is fun.
home equity line of credit or whatever. So mine's a little
A
different.
HELOC?
Yeah,
A HELOC loan?
yeah. So I'm not really a fan of it, but with my plan.
So
it's
your
gonna
house was paid off, but then you
it wasn't paid off.
So you have two mortgages.
Nope, the first one paid off. The second one paid off.
HELOC pays off.
It paid
I don't
it
know how
off.
HELOCs work. So that's what it does. It pays off.
It pretty
your
much
mortgage.
said, "Here's what your house is worth." They gave me 10 or
Gotcha.
70%, 75% of what the house
Yep.
is worth.
So you got money. It's like you get money out of your house.
It's literally a credit card now. My loan is a credit card. It's weird.
Okay.
So, and then I obviously I have all that put up. So I can use that money still today if I want to, but then I have to pay higher.
It's like a prepaid credit card.
Kind of, yeah.
So you just got they put what you made on they put your equity on a credit card.
Pretty much, it's a home equity line of credit
Line of credit. Oh.
So now
but you pay on that credit
for sure. Now
if you use it. Do you pay on it if you don't use it?
I don't think so, but I'm not there yet, so I don't know.
You've used it.
Oh,
to
yeah.
pay off your house.
Right, pay off my house and get all the financials in order from a previous mistake.
No, our goal is to buy our first rental, rehab it, refinance it.
Use
Move
the money
on to
from
the
that
next.
one to buy the next one. So
Correct.
that way you have.
But we are renting Section 8.
You're going to?
Absolutely.
Well,
We already went to the Section 8 office and everything.
That's not a bad idea because that's guaranteed
It's
money.
guaranteed fucking cash. And Kokomo pays a 90% to 110. So like the tenant responsibility is a minimal. So fuck them. But we're gonna, it's backlogged in Howard County. Like
Right.
bad backlogged. So like that's an advantage to us because we now get to have a wider range to pick from.
Right.
So we can cream the crop top off, you know what I'm saying? There is some good Section 8 people out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's some absolutely good Section 8 people out there. There's some people out there that are waiting for homes like Laura and I were talking about earlier. Like the people I'm looking for are like single moms or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, people like that need it. You know what I mean? They're trying in this world to just really need it.
I know a lot of people have had a lot of help with all that social government in general. And then obviously you have quite a few that abuse it. But
Absolutely.
But I know,
unfortunately, those are the people I'm not going to be. I'm going to try not to be renting to by good screening.
But the thing about that is I don't think it matters if you go through Section 8 or any of those, or if you're just putting an ad out there. Mm-hmm. The screening process is such a pain in the ass. My stepdad rents houses out, and he said he went down to, they do 3-month leases because of how shitty tenants are now.
Is he a property manager?
No, he owns a few houses.
What stepdad number is this?
I've had 2 stepdads.
Okay, I didn't know. You just said first one, so I know
Yeah,
you had like 10 or something.
No, just 2. So
How many uncles?
I got quite a few uncles.
Quite a few uncles?
Yeah, but none that touched me. Sadly, I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Look at you, dude. Yeah.
That's horrible.
I mean, I guess I was just so beautiful that,
I
Oh
guess.
God, Brandon.
well, you know.
This is a horrible conversation, but I'm down. Let's go. I was an ugly kid. I wasn't good enough to get.
Yeah, there's always those shows where they talk about like, oh, this guy molested me, and it's always like the one like, he never touched me. Like, what the fuck?
The other side.
The one guy's like, damn it, why was I not good enough?
Did you ever see that meme or that skit or whatever? That chick, she was on there. She was on the internet and she accidentally looked up mom porn because that's what she was looking for, and then all of a sudden it's her stepmom and her
Oh, no.
her stepbrother and her dad. And she's like, well, I don't understand why they didn't invite me. I mean, I was clearly in the other room. They were talking to. I mean, it was horrible, but it was fun.
It was literally
Oh
her
my
stepbrother and her
gosh.
mom.
well, I mean, she's a comedian. It was a bit,
Oh,
but that was the premise of it. Was oh, I like to do these things, family functions.
yeah, but you fuck your mom.
It was
That's not funny, Adam.
it was fucking hilarious.
Incest isn't funny, yo.
I agree, unless you're making a joke about it.
Well, it's been fun. We've talked about incest, racism,
Housing market.
housing market, your HELOC loan.
Flies. Yeah. Went through my whole financial portfolio. Thanks.
I think we're going to have a guest next week, but I can never guarantee things anymore.
I've had 3 people ask me to be on this show, so I may send them
Get with me.
I may send them your way.
I told Laura this morning, I'm like, Brian cancels. You go, fuck again! I was like, he's never been on here again.
Are we trying to get Courtney on here too?
No?
All
What's
right.
that bitch on here?
I do not.
Who's Courtney?
The other one from the show, the podcast.
Who's the other one? What podcast?
The Kokomo Press.
Oh, that shitty podcast? I didn't even know they're still
Oh
doing
my
it.
goodness.
They still doing that thing? That's still running? They need to close that down. They need to give up. It's about time, right? Hang it up.
For the purposes of this show, yes.
I don't know. Courtney hasn't reached out. She's not even on that show very much anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I think Jordan forces her, to be honest. I think she got a gun to her head the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should reach out to her
Why?
because they reach out to me.
I mean,
And she
like,
just
I
reached
don't
out
really
to me.
care about guests. Like, if they want to come on, they can reach out to me. But like, me
You're the
reaching
one
out to-
constantly saying we need guests.
Yeah, and then we had guests, and I realized how much I don't like having guests.
Jesus, please cut this part out of it. We all like having guests.
You do, yeah, which makes it fine. But like, I'm not a huge fan of it. They overtake my funniness. No, I don't know. I like talking to you guys. Like, I'm comfortable with you guys. And then sometimes we get people in the mix. I'm just like, I don't know you.
Who have you not been comfortable with?
Every single one of them.
Really? You always seem comfortable.
That's because I'm awesome at my job.
You're a podcast god.
Thank you. Thank you. That's been said. But,
Fuck, that's going to be a clip.
yeah, it is.
It's going to be on the soundboard next week.
I just don't. It's not that I don't like guests. I just don't like guests.
Console.
I don't know, man. I did answer the door last time with like, "Oh, you're already here."
Yeah, I'm definitely, if I bring a guest that I book, they're coming with me.
I
That
like
way-
Aaron. Yeah, I like having
way-
Aaron or like
Now you're going to seriously single out the ones you do and don't like.
Hypocrisy was fun. I did have fun with
What
Hypocrisy.
about Jordan?
Who's Jordan?
Oh my god.
I quit. I fucking.
No, who's Jordan? Hypocrisy? Jones?
You're
Oh, you, Jordan. Oh, yeah, the Coco Press guy. Yeah, no, I enjoyed Jordan. I completely fucking spaced.
Oh my God.
I did. I was like, who's Jordan?
I can't tell if he's fucking with me. His sarcasm is so good. I don't know.
Wow, I literally didn't even.
The entire point of this is talking about the Kokomo Press guys.
One of our biggest fans.
I forgot about it completely. It just like he didn't exist in my mind for a minute. Because isn't Hypocrisy's name Jordan?
Yes.
That's why I kept on you. I was like, no, that's what I'm saying. Hypocrisy? Like, no, what about Jordan? Like, that's what I'm saying.
You're like Jones.
Oh my God.
Jordan
Nobody is-
Jones.
Nobody
Do you know who Jordan Jones is? JJ, man.
of the millions of viewers and listeners we have, now nobody will come on this show.
No.
Yeah, because they found out I hate guests.
I'm bringing
Good thing
up.
this is so deep into the podcast that no, we have no retention right now.
I listen this deep.
Yeah, but you're already a guest every fucking week that I want you to go away.
I'm a guest. I'm a guest. Now that's been said.
What?
Just a guest, folks.
That guy reached back out and said, "You sure you don't want me to take over for Adam?" He must be just
Listen,
re-listening to the same episode over.
I
and over
know
again.
who you are. And I'm going to say this nicely and in code. Fuck you, Nick.
No, he didn't say that again.
You can't
I just
have
made
my
that up.
Oh, then I apologize.
He's a good guy. I seen him at the bounce house the other day.
Did you? You can't have my job.
No, we won't let you go anywhere. We'll just quit if you quit. Just give up.
No, you won't.
It's not the same without
I'm
you.
not going to quit
Why no?
this week.
You will, because like we said, like you're gonna get married, and she's gonna start saying she doesn't really want you to do this anymore, and like
She loves the show. Or at least she listens.
I mean, I'm feeling a little Yoko vibes.
Wow.
She's got Chinese eyes, dude. I'm just kidding, dude. That's
Cut
a joke.
that part out.
Why?
You can't say
I can
that.
say that.
Listen, I will fight.
No, she's
you
a
fuck
cool.
with my
She's a
girl.
cool girl. I like Aaron, the fan. That's my wedding gift to you. I'm gonna get her a shirt, like a jersey, like a Taking It Too Far podcast, and on the back just have it the fan.
We should get jerseys.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get Aaron a jersey.
Just have her the fan.
Yeah, and now that I found out you like clowns, I'm dressing up as the clown from the Beetlejuice. The Jack in the Box one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it'll be the murderer Alec Baldwin, whatever.
What am I gonna dress up as?
The murderer Alec Baldwin's wife. Alec Baldwin, the murderer. Well, this has also been a fun podcast.
Oh
That's-
my gosh.
I feel like this one was a good one. We talked the whole time.
I'm trying to think of. We need to watch Beetlejuice so I can pick out.
After
a
we
costume.
decided, we went and I got the movie on digital or whatever. Got a copy of it.
You paid for it?
Yeah.
Cuck.
What?
You heard me. Called you a cuck.
Because I bought a movie?
Yeah, I haven't paid for a piece of media in years. Oh, Mac Miller CD.
Ooh.
It's the internet, bro. This is like people paying for porn.
An FCD, a signed copy for me.
Yeah, well, that was a signed copy.
Has he taken you to a concert yet?
No,
It's because he doesn't love you.
I figured as much.
Bro, okay.
How do you like them apples, bitch?
Why would you say you figured as much? That hurts my feelings.
Well, if somebody tells me that, then I'm just gonna assume.
That I don't take you to concerts and you assume I don't love you? We just talked about how we're going to go to a concert.
What concert?
Oh, if you meant it,
Oh, now you have to.
Well, I meant it, yeah.
What concert?
okay.
We don't know whenever one of our people come where we want them to come.
Who do you like? I
All
will keep
over
an eye
my
out for you.
face.
Don't
worry, I got
really
it.
Like, starting to like Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Oh God, never mind.
You don't like Rainbow Kid
I
Surprise?
don't even know
I
who it is.
really
Pretty fun.
love Ty Verde.
Pretty fun. You don't know any of the people she's about to
I've-
list, bro.
Fine.
Mike.
Mike? No.
Okay.
Nick D.
Nope.
Connor Price.
Quincy.
Elevators.
Nope.
Dirty Heads.
I've heard of the Dirty Heads. Is that the Rome sings with them, right?
Nope, that's Sublime with Rome.
But I thought he was the singer of the Dirty Heads.
Rome is?
I thought.
I'm not looking it up. It's still late in the podcast. Maybe it is. All right, we're late. We're way over. We're way over retention time. No one is definitely listening.
Will you please comment, like, or something and say that you do listen to the end of this?
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're listening to the end of this right now, fucking say something, because I'm telling you right now, metrics are telling me you're not. So no one listens to the past. Once 50 minutes hits,
So I don't count?
it's done. No, it's like 0.01% retention. What were we just looking? What were you just asking me?
Rome, Dirty Heads.
Rome, Dirty Heads, and then we'll end this podcast.
I thought that's who it was.
It does say Rome, Dirty Heads. It's just he just was in it. No. He Lay Me Down featuring Rome of Sublime with Rome. So no, he's not in it. He was just in a song with them.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's.
Yeah, he was in a song with them.
I knew
Lay
he
Me
was
Down.
associated with them in some way, shape.
Yeah. Featuring Rome. Yeah, it's Sublime with Rome.
Right. I've seen that.
Because it can't just be Sublime.
Well, yeah, because when the lead singer of a band dies, it's hard to keep that going. Not impossible, just hard.
I mean, Van Halen did it.
He didn't die.
Have a good one.
No.